of LifeFuels Live. My name is Macon, and we are joined today by our CEO and founder, Jonathon Perrelli. He's here to answer the questions that you guys wrote in for us to answer last week. So Jonathon, where did the idea of LifeFuels come from?
Well, first, thank you all for joining us on LifeFuels Live, and thank you for being our anchor.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Pretty excited to share the story. Back in 2006, a family member in need for a pregnancy wasn't really getting what was needed. So I came up with the idea to track both nutrition and hydration. And the idea of a smart bottle, it was a bit too early because smartphones came out the following year.
Right.
So smart devices weren't really prevalent. But I loved the idea and just kept researching it and trying to understand more about what it would take to bring this to market. So the idea was originated because of pregnancy. And ironically, we're working on prenatal fuel pods. So really excited to bring those to market, kind of come full circle for our consumer.
That's great. So Jonathon, how did you bring this smart nutrition bottle to the market?
Yeah, so we did. We have an incredible team of engineers, hardware and software, firmware. We've got beverage scientists and a beverage operations team, manufacturing and supply chain, and then of course sales, marketing, customer experience, and more. So the entire team brought this to market, and what's amazing about this is it's 3 parts, pretty complex, but simple. Simple because there's one button, it's easy to use for a consumer. Each one of these fuel pods holds up to 30 beverages.
Wow.
So that's 30 drinks concentrated in this format, which is great for the environment. Obviously,
Yeah.
Our sustainability story is real, and people are buying into that and understanding the platform. So with 3 of these, you've got up to 90 beverages. And then there's a great safety component, which is that we encrypt all of this between the bottle, fuel pods, and the app, so that you know where this product came from. It's all natural. We do not have preservatives in here, and people are receiving it very well. We're super excited about the response thus far.
That's awesome. So happy to hear that. So one of our viewers wrote in and asked a few questions. One of them being, can the bottle be refrigerated? I know that's a big thing for people now. They want cold beverages.
Sure. So we're working on ways to perhaps create a method for cold beverages. Refrigerating the bottle is not a great idea. Part of the reason for that is you wouldn't refrigerate your smartphone
Right.
or your laptop. And what's inside the bottle, a lithium-ion battery, 6 circuit boards, some flexible, some rigid, motors. It's pretty complex, but making it cold not only drains the battery, it could also create other issues for the bottle. So you can just add ice. We have hospital ice here at the office.
The best ice.
Really good, small ice you can eat. You can put ice in here, or another way to do it is have the top on and add the ice like this, and then put this back on upside down and turn it. So there are a lot of ways you can make a cold beverage, but leaving your bottle in the refrigerator is not a good idea. Certainly not in a freezer either. So this is the reason why.
Awesome, thank you. So another viewer question that we had was, why buy this water bottle when they could go to the store and buy a water flavor enhancer and not spend $180 on a water bottle?
Great question. So this is not a water bottle, it's a smart nutrition bottle. There's a big difference. It's like saying you have a coffee pot versus an espresso or a Keurig. So what we have here is a product that saves people money ultimately, which seems ironic based on a $180 price. It's very expensive to build the bottle, create the platform, protect the intellectual property, and make it so that this is a seamless process for people. The really interesting thing though is that up to 30 beverages per fuel pod, that means 33 cents if you subscribe at $9.99 per fuel pod, if you get them every 2 weeks or monthly. That's 33 cents per drink for a beverage that is flavored and functional, which means peach multivitamin or blackberry acai antioxidant. I don't think anywhere you can buy 33-cent beverage that also provides actual insights in the app. That's the thing people are really enjoying with the platform, is that they're seeing, why did I have such a great run yesterday? Well, I was hydrated the night before, the morning of, I drank electrolytes during, and had recovery afterward. Like, people are enjoying the data they're receiving because then they know what they're going to drink next time. So I think it's very important to communicate with people that it's not a water bottle.
Right.
It's a smart nutrition bottle, and it's quite different. How many water bottles look like this?
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Provide the value that it does with the fuel pods and the app.
Right. That's great. So our next question was basically, what's new for LifeFuels? Do we have any flavors coming up next? Is there a new bottle, new colors, everything like that?
Sure. So our existing portfolio, all of these fuel pods that you can buy online and through the app, have both a flavor and a function. So
Okay.
blackberry acai antioxidant, for example. We have, these are sugar-free. They're sweetened with stevia. And then we have some that are coming out that are unsweetened. Folks have said, hey, stevia is not my thing. Just a small percentage, but enough that we said we would listen to our consumers. So we have some unsweetened fuel pods that are coming out. We also have the separation of flavor and function. So there'll be just flavored fuel pods and functional fuel pods.
Okay.
So you could basically, if you like a light flavor, you could have one flavor hit, 1 ml.
Wow.
There are 30 milliliters here. And then if you want it to be stronger in terms of function, electrolytes, energy, pre-workout, post-workout recovery, you could then add 2 or 3 of those.
So that's when that custom beverage performance comes in.
That's right, personalization and customized beverages for the end consumer. And we're listening to your feedback. If you tell us something that you're interested in, we'll survey our audience and ask, are others interested in that platform as well, whether it's a flavor or a function? And then we'll do our best to create it. We have a beverage science team here that works specifically on new fuel pod formulations.
Yeah, really excited to see those new flavors coming out soon. Yeah, so our last question today was somebody wrote in and asked if LifeFuels was single. So the answer to that is no, it is not. We are not. LifeFuels comes happily married to a welcome pack including 3 fuel pods.
And a brush.
And a brush.
And a charging kit and a quick start guide. And then also to teach users and consumers about the platform, we have 16 videos on YouTube that are how-to videos that we filmed in-house, we're really proud of, that tell our story. Some are just over 30 seconds long, others are compilations. But if you spend just a few minutes watching those videos, you'll fully understand the platform. And they're great for people that are considering buying the product because they can see how it works and understand more about it.
Yeah, super important to understand what you're buying before
Sure.
you make that purchase. So that's the end of today's episode. Thank you so much, Jonathan,
Thank
for
you,
joining
Megan.
us. And we will see you guys next week. We'll be diving into everything about the LifeFuels app. Stay tuned.
Great, thank you.